Yeah, back out chasing ghost towns again, as I do. The old town is over there. That's the old general store, still ruins over there. On this side, should have been 8 watts of land on the map. And I reckon that's where the railway homes would have been. Just coming down here, that's all salt, you see that white stuff on the ground? Look at my detector sound on the surface. Not sure what it is, but we'll know in a minute. I'm going for Sixpence, but I could be wrong. Off of them. Hard one to tell. Colin's getting old. Yeah, it's a Sixpence, you can just read that. What year? Just going to take some checking. No, don't think we can see the year on that. I'll have to get back to you on that one. But yeah, I'll try this area. I reckon this is where the railway manager and the railway workers lived. They're a bit rowdy to put on the town side. Yeah, come up with a 78, which could be penny halfpenny area. Don't know what it is. Bounces too. It's round, little hole in the back. Just spotted over there in the salt lake. There's the problem with all these old towns. No trees because they cleared for the town, the salt comes in. Way out there is a fenced off area. Yeah, it's supposed to be a cricket oval, there's supposed to be a school. And a hall that 1931 had a dance every fortnight for 6 months, a minimum of 100 people. It's a big newspaper article on that. But there's no signs telling you what was where. You just got to look for fences and house ruins. Alright, I walked out to that spot I just showed you. This for you history buffs, have a good think about. This is a 4-court tennis court. That side's through, net hooks onto there. Hook up at that pole up there. Same deal. Hook for the net. Next net, next net, next net. We're on the found the tennis court. Now using a bit of science. That should be the oval, which would make a perfect salt lake now because it would have been nice and flat for it. Now the question is, where would you put the hall? That was the main road going through. So between us and there would be the hall somewhere. And this is a good spot to have the 5x8 coil on because it gets in amongst these salt bushes, and I've got the 11-inch coil going down there. It's going to be a bit rough going. But tennis courts all have the same rule. Certain spots have got more coins than others. Mainly around the sides and around where the net's pegging. Let's try and find where people sat and find the tea rooms first. And that looks like the best spot to start for the tea rooms. Where do we start? That's 5 courts out there. When you get beyond that tree, you find the 5th net post. Couldn't be a tea room out there because where the fence is still standing, there's no gate. It's all wired all the way up to this corner. Go down here, and that's 9, maybe 10 inches deep as a Garrett Pro pointer. So that's an old buckle. And I mean an old buckle. Nice and deep too. So, bit of timber here. Nice open bit here. For the life of me, I can't spot an obvious spot to start, so I'll work through all this open bit. Somewhere on this side or the back side where I just come from, somebody would have been sitting. This side's easier because there's no salt bushes. So I'll work here first. Dug a hole, flicked over the pile, It's coming up as 80, but look at that. I haven't touched it yet. That looks like two sitting on top of each other. Two old pennies. That's a Roo. What do we reckon, people? We're going to go 41. We're going to guess. Yep. The wetness, 1941 on that penny. This is good. I haven't dug up two pennies in ages. I haven't dug a penny up in them about 3 weeks. Oh, this is older. It's 1 penny. Okay. Pause you for a second while I clean this. 1934. Yeah, that was older. Not much older, I suppose, 7 years, but I reckon, I'll take my headphones off for a sec. I reckon this is a tea room. I'll give you some examples of what's got me thinking. I've tried it all the way up there, that was the rest of the time. We got lots of crockery, bottles, even half a teacup here. These I've been finding around the place as well. They're leftover rubber bits of tennis balls. Now the rubbish would have been dumped behind the tea room. So would have all the smoking and canoodling and other things that went on. That's tennis courts. There's lots of bottles in here. Old bottles. Anyway, that I would say is where the tea rooms were. So I'll work through here, see what else we get. That's the canstone. That's the reason you don't normally see them. That's the road in. And there ain't much of a road out because you've got a swamp. That was the site of the school. Well, try not to put them on here too much now because people come steal them and take all the brass off it, the copper away from it. 1921 to 1944 that was. School was here. Well, maybe this will be the site for the hall. It's in here somewhere. Plenty of spots to detect, so doesn't worry me. It's all good exercise. Yeah, this eucalypt has been put in and been in the 20s and the 40s. It's not native to this area. It's a nice big trunk on the bottom of it. It's not far from that canstone. So the kids would have planted this one. There's bricks in there from the school, but I'm thinking horses will be out here. So I'll start where the road might have been. Penny. That's 1919 I'm going with, but that wasn't down too bad, that. I'll give it a bit of a lick. But yeah, bit to try. And here's plenty of openness, so no need to change coils yet. Yeah, I'd go 1919, but I'll clean it up later and I'll subtitle it. Nice old penny. That's ended my penny drought, so yeah, I'll wait for this little bit till we get. Yeah, rubbish jumped back at a few homes. Someone's come out here and tried to sort the bottles out. I don't know if you bottle collectors that would like to be here. These bottles have all got ounces on, and ounces mean it was before 1966. All stacked nice and neat. They must all be the broken ones in there. These are usually found down the back of the houses. Working my way around, the old hotel was over there. Angel's just doing cross-country practice. The railway station was down there. There were a couple of home sites here. And this coin, it's a penny. It's down deep under some firewire. Don't know. Let's head that side, so I'll look for a roo on this side. Roo's tail. And 1951 I'm getting on that one. I'll give that a clean when I get home. My second navy button find. The other one was about 100 k's from here, but still, we're 300 to 350 k's in the ocean. It's definitely a Navy anchor, so, and a crown, so a naval button. Nice. Hotel was there, but from that little tree line over there all the way up to those trees there's all molten glass in here from the fire. 40 years after it closed down, about 20 years ago, somebody decided to burn it down. It was shut down about 1970, and someone burnt it down about 1990s. Anyway, that was a nice button find, that one. This is the hotel ruin. There's a building that took up just over 1,000 square metres, a quarter acre, and it literally took the whole quarter acre up. Timber building, brick on the outside, timber floors, timber roof, timber frame inside. Less than a couple of hours to burn to the ground. You got formations all through here from where the hotel was. The cellar's in there somewhere. I hope they filled that in, I've never found it. I don't find much in here but a lot of rubbish, so I don't normally come into this bit, but I'll go over it again. Those pepper trees, for those you don't know, those things. That's where the hotel is. I'm just on the adjacent lot. That's a nice little find. Old pocket watch. Perfect. Anyway, I could try and date that, but I keep going around this hole. It wasn't down that deep. A lot of residue and stuff out here, but you get less trash in this spot than you do in the hotel, and the hotel's all bricked area, so out here's where the horses were. As you can see, there's a lot of acreage. Never come to a spot that doesn't have acreage. 1942 halfpenny. So where I started today, you're back in the 20s. Get up this end, it's in the 50s. Their first boom period was the 1920s. Had a bit of a revival period during the 50s. They moved all the houses closer to the mine. The old back area was all demolished. That's a large chunk of it, but this is all melted glass. Would have been a lot of it in here. It's all from where the fire was. We're 30 metres away from the side of the hotel, so I'm not sure exactly how it got to be this far out, but this is where you find all the fire evidence, all strewn for this field. Yeah, very good. 900, maybe 1,000 metres back from the street now. There was 8 roads back here and 8 blocks of houses, so we're up near a jade plant. There's lots of old homerooms in here. That's a very old serving spoon. Got some markings on it, so I'll check it out when I get home. A long way back up here. There's another school up this way somewhere. Over there's the ruins of another sports court. There's ruins everywhere in here. Interesting little thing to dig up. The letter. I feel like I'm back on Sesame Street here. Don't know, keep following the trail and see what else turns up. Might get a few more letters. Not much on this trail so far. I don't know. You swear a Holden car when you see a line like that. I'll have to investigate that. I say it is off a car. So another interesting relic from today. I keep going that way. The pub's down there, so I'm heading back towards where the car is. Yeah, under the shade of a tree. Got a 2-cent coin. I had to find one eventually today. This place existed until about 1970, so the coin's around for a few years then. Yeah, just about done for today. Yeah, some old valve tap, heavy, brassy object. And she's heavy. Come up as a nice 82 on the AT Pro, which is where the pennies come up, so. Yeah, that's a good, maybe a kilo, maybe a bit more. It'll be fun carrying that back to the car with all the other weight I picked up today. Yeah, key this time, Briggs & Stratton Corporation, Milwaukee, United States. A few tens of thousands of miles from here. These days, they make lawnmowers over here made in China. So I wonder if it's 2 and 2 and the equals 4 or equals 5. Anyway, could be an old lawnmower key. And to be fine, I reckon it's 1895. I'm going to need the magnifying glass to get. It's really corroded. Probably the best thing that's going to help me solve this one is the bit that wasn't facing up isn't as corroded. So clean it up, figure out which king it is, and I'll get at least the time frame. 1919 is my oldest penny. That will just turn sideways. 1934 penny. 42 half penny. 51. I believe that's 41. And 2-cent coin. Nice little navy badge. Pocket watch. A few various round things that I dug up that have got holes in them. Do weird things. Buckle. Finger bob. Spoon. Little valve thing. That's quite nice. I don't know what that is, but I'm going Holden cars. Harmonica reed. And that'll do for one day, I think.